Assalamu alaikum, viewers. Your sister and host Sidra Amin once again warmly welcomes you to Opted Islam. Today, I have brought for you the story of an American mother and daughter who accepted Islam. Although a short clip related to this mother and daughter's acceptance of Islam has already gone quite viral on social media, I did not share this story on my channel until we had obtained complete and verified details about that short clip. So, without wasting any time, let's move towards the main video and find out the story behind this American mother and daughter's journey to Islam.
Seeing the rise of Islam in these towns, and we're going to do this documentary. So, what made you convert to Islam?
So this is my mom, and she converted when I was really young, and I kind of just like did it with her. And so, I mean, I feel like my story is less of like a conversion story, but I'm super confident in my choice of being a Muslim, and I feel so happy to be this way because I feel like it just like gives me like a way to live, and I'm not just like one of these people. Like when people are like atheist and stuff, I feel like they just are like, you're lost.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't like atheism either.
Well, all of our family is Christian, so like
Yeah.
my parents are Christian.
Yeah, I want to get like a clear response. I want to make a documentary, and we haven't really spoken to any women who have converted to Islam. So I'd like to ask you, like, why did you convert to Islam?
Why did I convert to Islam? Okay, like you want my actual story?
Yeah.
All right. This is gonna be like a famous story because
You're live right now. You got about 10,000 people watching.
All right. Well,
Bye.
so when I was 16, I was dating this guy who was 22. His name was Jacob Roth. Yeah, call him out. And he did illegal things for money, and I got pregnant with my daughter. And I was just like living the fast life. I've always been a gold digger. I still am. That's why I like being a Muslim, actually, because women have rights and our men have to provide for us. So anyways, but I'll go back to that. He ended up going to prison, and I was kind of just like on my own. Like, how am I going to pay the bills? I don't want to work for money. And like I said, I was a drug addict, and I just kind of hit rock bottom. And I was at Barnes and Noble's one day, and I was letting my daughter play with the Thomas the Train sets just to get out of like my mind, like thoughts and stuff. And I was reading the Quran in English, and it just seemed really interesting to me at that time. I had never met a Muslim before. I put it back on the shelf, and I went back about my life, went home, got high, like lived my life. And a few weeks later, like something in my brain was like, you should go back and read more of that, check it out. And I went back to Barnes & Noble, got my little Starbucks, sat there, and I was reading it, and it was in my heart. Like, it just hit me. I was like, this is the truth. And I started researching online about Muslims, and of course I found a lot of really bad stuff, but also a lot of really good stuff that made sense. And I decided that I wanted to live the life of a true believer and worship only God, and that's when I made the decision. But I had never met a Muslim. I was scared, actually. Scared to go to a mosque, scared to meet a Muslim. And about 9 months into my conversion, I went to the mosque for the first time, and I saw a woman wearing a niqab. My heart started pounding, and I was like sweating and shaking, and I wanted to leave the mosque because I was like, this lady's gonna kill everybody in here. I stayed, I listened to the message, and it was so peaceful, and I realized that like these are real people and they're good people, and it just brought me peace. And since that day, that was 2011. I've been Muslim since 2011. Yeah.
And what made you want to convert to Islam? Because I'm actually super curious, because like you're seeing the rise of Islam.
Dear viewers, before moving further into the video, I kindly request that if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe now. Also like the video, and be sure to tell us in the comment section how you felt about it. Your comments encourage me and make me happy, as they let me know that my audience enjoys my videos.
And how many other people have you seen convert to Islam?
A lot.
Would you say Islam is rising rapidly here in Texas?
So we're new to Texas. We've only been here 4 months. We're from Wisconsin, actually. And in Wisconsin, it's growing really quickly. And I find that a lot of people have similar stories that like God found them lost and like guided them, and they just find peace and happiness through the religion. It's not really what everyone thinks it is. And most people are very uneducated about what Islam can actually provide for people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for speaking with us.
I don't shake hands with men.
Yeah, and so women don't also shake hands. I find that super weird.
Yeah, well, we just don't
I
touch the
respect
opposite
it.
gender. We shake hands with other women.
Yeah, and I also don't understand like why women can't be praying side by side with the husband. It has to be like behind.
I do pray side by side with my husband, just not with other men. So it's just so that we're not objectified, pretty much, and so that men can focus. I mean, could you pray and focus on God with a booty in your face?
I wouldn't be like, I think side by side I wouldn't be having a booty in my face, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But like side by side, I think like Eve came from the rib, she didn't come from the vertebrae, you know, that like signifies that men and women are equal.
Yeah. So
In my eyes.
Actually, in Islam, we think that women are above men. So sorry, we don't believe in that equality.
What made you convert to Islam?
So one thing that makes me so sad is whenever I hear you guys, because I actually follow Jake on Facebook, and I always see you holding this little mic. So it's kind of cool that I'm here. But but I didn't want to talk about why I converted. I wanted to say it makes me sad when you guys say Americans should leave and go back to where they came from, because we're like,
Well, where should we go?
we have nowhere to go.
Like, we're from.
I didn't say you should get deported.
Well, yeah.
No,
that's what people be saying.
he's always saying that, and you guys are always saying that. Like, go back to where you came from, go back. And we're like, where are we going to go, dude? Back to Wisconsin?
You feel like any of your freedoms have been taken away since you converted to Islam?
Absolutely not. I'm way more free than I was before, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
In what ways?
And I'm definitely free to objectification.
Because like when I look at Islam, like from a woman's perspective, you seem to be happy wearing that.
Wear this too.
But like,
My husband actually doesn't want me to wear it.
really?
He asked me to
But,
take
like, I
this
wouldn't
off.
want to wear that. You
He
know?
asked me to take this off all the time, and I'm like, no, dude, it's my choice.
And what made you want to wear that? Is that that's the hijab? Is that the hijab as well?
It's the niqab with the hijab, but it's because I'm like super beautiful, and I don't want a bunch of dudes looking at me. No, I used to get hollered at all the time. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah.
So now you don't get hollered at.
No, I don't, except for by Muslim haters. Different type of holler.
Really? Because then
Yeah,
also, I've
for
heard
sure.
the voice of a woman's like, for a country like Iran, they need like 2 women to testify for that voice to be full.
So just to clarify that a lot of stuff that happens in other countries is cultural and not the actual religion. And as a convert, I find a lot of people who are born Muslim who don't know the truth about Islam, and it's all just kind of watching their family do what they think is the religion. And even I'm married to a born Muslim from another country. Well, he's an American citizen, but his family is from another country. And even he has learned a lot about the religion just from being married to a convert. So a lot of the things that you see, like female genital mutilation, taking wives who are under the age of consent, beating wives, like a lot of these things are not actually from the religion, but they're cultural.
I think that's like also like an issue with it too. It's like if Islam's practiced one way in Iran, a different way in Iraq, different way in Saudi Arabia, then everyone comes here to the United States. You have all these other people who are claiming they're Muslim,
that's
but then
why
there's also
yeah.
people who, like in Iran, the woman's voice is not equal as the man. So
this
it's like,
is
okay,
why
you're bringing
they need
people
to stay
in.
in their country and practice that way.
Exactly.
And
That's like what this stuff's against, like the
anybody
immigration
who
of it.
immigrates to America needs to be like properly vetted and have background checks.
And I
and-
can't tell if you're like just playing me or not, or if you're actually Islam.
No, we're Muslim.
We are Muslim. I have my 3 kids in the car. My
proud
son's name is
Muslim.
Mohammed, alhamdulillah. Yeah, and my 2 other daughters. We were watching live stream and the dirty language being used towards that girl and her father at that mosque that Muslims don't actually go to, by the way, the one that was really beautiful,
Yeah.
not epic. Yeah, Muslims don't go there.
Wow, so many misconceptions, and so now I'm even more confused.
And so I was
Thank
like,
you guys
why
so
are
much.
you guys yelling? So I didn't want to bring my young kids out because
Yeah, don't
I
bring
can
them.
find that a lot of the people aren't very respectful.
Yeah.
So,
All right, well,
Yeah.
I can't shake your hand.
Yeah,
What do you guys do
nice
then? Just say
talking
thanks to
to
the man,
you.
just Liz?
no,
Like-
we only bet on to God.
But then,
yeah.
like, how do you, like, if you just give him peace? So, you, like, instead of shaking your hand, you just, like, because I saw,
No,
like,
we don't give his-
what's his name, the UFC fighter? I saw, like, when a woman offered to shake his hand, he just went like this.
Yeah, it means like I don't shake hands with you.
Yeah, so what do women do when another man offers to shake hands?
I say I don't shake hands
Yeah.
with men.
Just don't. do
Really?
it.
Yeah.
What about, like, high
But
fives? Any of that
I want
stuff?
to make it clear to everybody that not all Muslims are foreigners, and we love America. That's why we're here.
Period.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank you for watching this video till the end. We hope this story touched your heart and gave you a deeper understanding of how guidance can come into a person's life in the most unexpected ways. If you found this story meaningful, please don't forget to like the video, share it with others, and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Do share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback means a lot to us. Until next time, may Allah guide us all and keep us steadfast on the right path. Peace be upon you.